Joe Milton just got traded to the Cowboys a couple months ago, and today I'm going to be sending the rest of his career till he retires. And it's literally impossible to trade Dak Prescott. Look at his salary hit, or his, you know what I'm trying to say, 89 million, almost 90 million dollars in salary. Insane contract they signed Dak to, and he's already 32 years old. He's not getting younger or better. So looks like he's just going to be sitting behind Joe Milton. Milton will be my day one starter. And as I said, Joe Milton will be the starter. These aren't updated rosters or anything. I just added George Pickens and Joe Milton. You know, try to help Joe Milton progress with George Pickens and CD. So let's see, year one. How will year one go on the Cowboys? Madden simulation makes no sense. Byron Young got traded to the Dolphins. The good Byron Young, not the Alabama Byron Young. And this is the Giants quarterback? Sure, buddy. Alright. On to the main season. Simming to the playoffs, Tennessee is my favorite college, so I thought it would be fitting for my first career sim to be a Tennessee quarterback who recently found a new home. Let me know down below, what's your favorite college, and what's your favorite college memory? Maybe favorite game, maybe favorite highlight from your favorite college team. My favorite game is Alabama, Tennessee, 2022. Hendon Hooker, Jalen Hyatt, 5 touchdowns. That season was special. Only if Hooker didn't tear his ACL. Anyway, well, I forgot I have the settings set on simple. So I think they made Dak Prescott the starter. Yeah, he was the starter. Joe Milton played a little bit, I guess. But, I mean, how did he play 17 games? I guess holding the ball? But, yeah, Dak Prescott took over the team because I have everything set on simple. I won't be taking over the team or anything. We still went 7-10 with Dak Prescott. I wish to trade him. Well, after a bust of a season and a waste of one of our seasons, we will be sending to the 2026 season. Okay, finally, Joe Milton is starting. Unfortunately, Dak Prescott is still on the team. He is a 79 overall normal dev. But Joe Milton's up to a 68. He had an upgrade point, so I upgraded strong arm for him. Joe Milton, he's a big quarterback. He can throw, scramble. I mean, you've seen in the preseason and obviously in the last game of the regular season for the Patriots last year, he could ball out, and he's freaky athletic. If you watch his Tennessee tape, you can see sometimes when he busts out in long runs, and like he could truck people. If you look at that UVA game where he stiff armed the dude in the dirt, I'm just yapping. But yeah, hopefully we make the playoffs this year. We did not make the playoffs this year, but look at our salary cap. Negative 24 million. We might be fried. Well, it looks like Joe Milton didn't play the entire season because he only passed for 2,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 21 interceptions. Oof. Second highest leading rusher, though, with 907 yards. Dak Prescott right behind him, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And he only played in 13 games, as I suspected. But 21 picks in 13 games. Sheesh. He is up to a 72 overall. -4 because of his morale, I guess because he got injured or something. Or maybe because he just stinks. Only in Madden, though. In real life, he's good. Simulating the 2027 season. Hopefully, Joe Milton can pick up his game and we can hopefully make the wild card. Or even better. End of the season, Joe Milton ended the season with almost 4K passing yards. That is 3,835. 24 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. And Milton, second in rushing, 289, 4 touchdowns. Pretty good stats, except for the interceptions. If we can get them picks down, then that'll be amazing. CeeDee Lamb with 22 rushing yards. But we were the worst team in the NFC. We went 4-13. He's up to a 76 overall, which is pretty good. But he's about to hit that age where you don't really progress, but regress. So, yeah. Sending to the 2028 season. I will hop into some games to see Milton play a little bit, see what he could do. Because this video is just me talking. It's going to be pretty boring. So, I'll hop into some games, let y'all watch some game film, and y'all can analyze if Joe Milton's good or not, according to Madden. I'm going to send the midseason and show y'all how he plays in Week 8 game. Hey, at the midseason, we actually have 3 wins. 1 less than we had all last season. And if you look over here, I guess I could have just showed you from here. Milton is top 2 in passing yards. Well, he's tied for first, but it don't matter. So we're going to hop into this game against Pittsburgh, funny enough. George Pickens' revenge game. A rivalry, oldest time. The Cowboys are facing off the Pittsburgh Steelers. J.J. McCarthy versus Joe Milton. Will this be a banger game or a stinker game? Tune in next to find out. Alright, 2nd and 2. Early in the game, we're just going to see what Milton can do. Milton rolling out. Oh, that was a dot to, I guess, Rico Dowell? I don't know. And I think Jake Ferguson is hurt. Dang. Luckily, he's not out for the game because he's sitting on the sideline, but that's a big loss for this offense right now. Milton throwing a dart right downfield to Jalen Tolbert, I'm pretty sure that is. And that is. Empty backfield. Milton throwing, oh my. Jaden McDaniels? I'm playing. McDaniels gets blasted while catching that one. 3rd and inches. Can Joe Milton get an inch? Milton down the field to McDaniels once more. And that will be a first down for the Cowboys. Oh my, Milton gets blasted by TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. There was absolutely no blocking. I don't know what happened. To Tolbert down to the 30. 3rd and 8. And an alignment is down. We already don't have lineman depth. And he might be out for the whole game. And a throw to George Pickens, I'm pretty sure that is. It'll be 4th and 5. Alright, 3:44 left on the clock here in the first half. Hands it off to McDaniels. And McDaniels' explosive speed gets the first down. And I'm pretty sure that is George Pickens there, number 3. Could be mistaken. Could be wrong about it, but I don't know. Milton dots dropped by CeeDee Lamb and in a double coverage. Almost an amazing play by Joe Milton and CeeDee Lamb, but ultimate came down short. Joe Milton letting it fly. Oh no! That was almost a touchdown. Not a touchdown. Well, it could have been a touchdown. Almost a big gain for CeeDee. He was wide open. And Milton didn't have the accuracy. Tied game here in the 4th quarter. Joe Milton could lead his team to victory here. Milton dots rights to. Is that Pickens? I don't got a clue. One of them is either 3 or 14. I didn't check the jersey numbers. And a failed screenplay there. Joe Milton almost got lit up. And McDaniels takes the handoff, 3rd and 6. Big third down here. Milton passing to Jake Ferguson for the first. It looks like a bad throw, but CeeDee Lamb down to the 11. And this is a big opportunity for Milton to take the lead. Bang! Hits Ferguson for the touchdown. And the Cowboys take the lead. And the Cowboys win 17-10. To the playoffs we go. Well, we went 8-9. And we're the 9 seed. Big step up here this year. 4,500 yards was top 3. 36 touchdowns was top 6. Only 10 interceptions, which is really good for Joe Milton. Rushing yards, 273, and 2 touchdowns. I consider this a pretty successful season. Did he win any rewards? Probably not, but I don't know why I'm going to that. No, and he wasn't even considered. QB of the year? Or best QB, I'm tripping. He was top 5, so I would consider that a W. On to the next season. Hey, Joe Milton up to a superstar, and he is a 82 overall. Okay, just for clarification, George Pickens is number 14. Simulating the 2029 season, I'll see you at the mid-season, see how we're doing. Big turnaround, 6-1 at the mid-season mark. Joe Milton is going crazy. 17 passing yards and 24 passing touchdowns. And CeeDee Lamb is also leading the league in receiving yards. And he's first in passing touchdowns and, well, you already know. 7 interceptions, kind of bad, but it's okay. Against the Giants, Joe Milton threw for 301 yards and 6 touchdowns for a 48-30 victory. Wild. In a win versus the Chiefs, he dropped 373 yards and 4 touchdowns. In a 34-28 win. We will see you guys in the playoffs. Well, guys, another disappointing season. Just kidding. We went 15-2. And Joe Milton, look at those stats. Joe Milton MVP. First in passing touchdowns, second in yards, 13 picks. Rushing stats, he fell off a little bit. 219, 1 touchdown. Did Joe Milton win the MVP? He was number 4. Josh Allen took it over him. I mean, I understand 13 picks is a lot, but enough to rob you of MVP with those stats? I don't know. Well, we are going to the divisional round of the playoffs to face the New York Giants. This should be a cakewalk. If Milton plays anything like he did when he faced him earlier this season, this should be a cakewalk. Milton versus Hayes in the divisional to go to the NFC Championship. Who will prevail? I'm going to sum it quarter by quarter. Giants take a 3-0 lead. $17-0 lead. Oh my. 17-3. You know, let's hop in here. Joe Milton has been playing pretty nicely whenever we watch him, so let's watch him. Can Joe Milton lead his team to a successful scoring drive? Handoff, unsuccessful there. 1 yard for Hayden. And the Giants' defense have been on lockdown this entire game. only allowing 3 points. Milton looking to throw. Hits Pickens for about 6. 3rd and 2. Can the Giants, can the Cowboys get 2 more yards? Milton dropping back, looking for CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb breaks free for about 20 yards. And Milton having a stinker of a game. Watch the replay here. Nearly picked off, but he finds that little hole. And CeeDee Lamb breaks off for a really nice gain. And that's exactly what this Cowboys offense needed. Hayden, I guess, again. 6 yards there. Milton strip sacked by Kayvon Thibodeau. And where's the lineman going? 3rd and 21. That was not what we needed. Kayvon Thibodeau can't. He just punched CeeDee Lamb? Did y'all see that? Was that assault? Well, 3rd and 21 here. And Milton can't make it up. Whoa, what just happened to his head? What is up with Madden today? And we will see you at the next offensive possession. The Giants went 3 and out, and Milton is back on the field. Can he lead the Cowboys to a scoring drive before the 4th quarter? Rolls out. 1st down for number 0. I don't know who that is. That was a really good play by Milton. Cortland Cameron is his name. And Milton, screen pass, goes nowhere. These McCarthy play calls are getting dumber and dumber as the game goes on and on. Toss to the left. And that'll be 3rd and 9. Can Milton work his magic? Milton looking to throw. Long pass. Dot to George Pickens. Down at the 4. That is what the Cowboys needed. Massive gain there for George Pickens. And that'll be about a 45-yard gain. Pickens to Milton. Down at the 4. Milton looking to scramble right in the Brian Burns for a sack. Second and goal here on the 12. Dot pass right to 85, down at the 5. 3rd and goal. Can we score a touchdown here? Milton looking to scramble, crossbody throw, touchdown! George Pickens! Touchdown, and Dallas is still alive in this game. Crazy throw by Joe Milton, crossbody right into a tight hole, and bang! George Pickens with a big touchdown. That is what the Cowboys traded for. This right here, this connection. Another 3 and out by the Giants defense. And Joe Milton. Running, scrambling downfield. Massive gain for Milton. About a 20-yard pickup. And the Cowboys are very much still alive in this game. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Play action pass, and he is sacked. New York has 5 sacks on the day, and we only have 4. 2nd and 16. Empty backfield. I think they're going 5 wide here, something like that. Milton throwing. Massive gain, CeeDee Lamb all the way for the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb to Joe Milton to CeeDee Lamb for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are still alive in this ball game. And that was about, what, a 60-something yard touchdown there? That was cinema. Yep, 64-yard touchdown for Joe Milton and C.D. Lamb. 2 minutes left in this ball game. 20-17. Can Milton lead his team to a victory to go to the NFC Championship? Big game there for, I don't know who caught that ball. Didn't get to see the number. 2-minute warning. And they don't have Brandon Aubrey anymore, so I don't know what the new kicker's field goal range is. Milton throws it to 3. Duval. Whoa, what was that celebration? You're going to get me canceled. Milton throws it in the coverage and Pickens catches it. High tempo offense here. Milton looking to throw. Avoids the pressure. Runs. Run, Milton, run. Gets the first down. First and goal at the 9. 40 seconds left. Milton throws it underneath. 85. Is he in? No, he's not. Down at the 1. Milton threw an interception. Drew Phillips. The biggest moment of Joe Milton's life, and he threw it away. I would have scrambled right up the middle. He had that big hole. But he threw a pick, and that will be ball game. Good effort by Milton and the Cowboys, but unfortunately that won't do it. On to the next season. And by the way, Milton up to an 85, 90 with a morale boost, and hopefully he doesn't regress too much during the offseason. About to hit 30 in year 6, which is kind of crazy, but hopefully next season it is a success. Milton is up to a superstar X Factor. We are 7-0 at the midseason. Milton leading the league in passing yards. On to the playoffs. Same record as last season. We went 15-2. Milton, 4,677 passing yards, 47 touchdowns. How many interceptions, though? That's the real question. He didn't lead the league in passing touchdowns. 12 interceptions. Rushes, 255 rushing touchdowns. Milton MVP? Oh my gosh. Josh Allen, retire. I hate you. Joe Milton should have been your MVP. He got robbed. Did Josh Allen have the 50 touchdowns or something? Alright, buddy. Anyway, we got the first round bye. On to the divisional to see who we face. We are facing the Seattle Seahawks at home. Who will come out on top? Milton versus Mason. And they have a 1-2 punch at running back. Whoa, number 3. You're not Russell, buddy. They have Jahmyr Gibbs and Kanon. So, let's see how our defense can handle against them, too. We'll see the first drive of the game. First play, handoff. And that's going nowhere. The Seattle defense is rough and tough, and Ernest Jones is there for the tackle. 2 yards, though. Another handoff to Hayden. And that'll go for about 3 yards, 4 yards. 3rd and 4 here. Okay, we get the first. Milton looking to throw. And he hits Pickens. Pickens has been super reliable here for Joe Milton. Really good receiver-quarterback combo. And Hayden breaking off for a big rush. Down to... he broke the tackle there at the 22. Hayden for about a 40-yard rush almost. And he broke that tackle. Ernest Jones went for the hit stick and he just bounced right off him. At the 22. Oh, almost picked off. Intended for George Pickens. Screen pass. CD Lamb to about 17. 3rd and 5 here. Milton looking to throw. Scrambles up a little bit and throws a perfect dot to number 3. I'm pretty sure that's our tight end, Duval. And Milton looking to throw. Bang! Hits CD Lamb for the touchdown. And puts Dallas on the board first. At half, we're down 14-7. Fourth quarter here, we're down 7. Can Joe Milton score another touchdown? We'll see. Milton throws it to a wide open CD Lamb. That's a first down. At the 41, Milton has his X Factor lit up. Hopefully he has bazooka. Play action here. Throws it short to 81 for a 5-yard pickup. Milton throwing. Picked off. Witherspoon, I'm pretty sure that is. And, yeah. Why does Witherspoon look like he's geeked in that picture? I don't know. We have another opportunity here. Down at the 27. 5 minutes left to go. Milton hands it off to Hayden. Will not get the first down. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches here. Can Milton pick it up to keep this drive alive and potentially the game alive? Milton, quick throw to Pickens to the 44. 4:10 left to play. First down. Hands it off to Hayden. Big gain here. About an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. Offside, but on who? I think it's going to be on us. Or a false start, whatever. Well, now it'll be a 2nd and 7. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Milton throws at the CD for the first down. Milton passing, hitting Duval for an 8-yard gain. Or, I don't think that was 8 yards. I think that was like 5, but it's alright. Milton hands it off to Hayden. Hayden running to about the 25, 20, yeah. That'll be the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left in the game. Oof. That did not sound good. 85 catches that one. 2nd and 2. We don't got time here to dope around Farrell. Milton lit up. He's turned on. Pickens to the 11. Gotta hurry up here. Hopefully Milton doesn't throw another interception like he did last time against the Giants. '85 at the 4-yard line, and that'll be a timeout. 4 yards left to go. Will Milton clutch up? Milton throws it to the ground. He could have scrambled. 3rd and 3 at the 4. Wide open. 85. Farrell for the touchdown. Dwayne Farrell for the touchdown. And Dallas is still alive. And they'll kick their PAT. This is going to OT probably. Well, OT, Seattle already scored. And we got to answer back quickly. Milton, X Factor, Throws it to Hayden out of the backfield, or McDaniels out of the backfield, excuse me, for 3. Wasn't even McDaniels, that was McMullen. Milton darts right to Farrell. And that was over like 3 people. Crazy throw there and crazy reward. Down at the 23. Milton dropping back. And throws it to him again. Matt knee. Ugh. Nasty stiff arm. I was trying to say mean and nasty at the same time. 2nd to 3 at the 16. Milton. Hands it off to Hayden. Hayden finds that hole. And he's at the 7. Milton now. Has a hole. He's not going to take it, and he gets put down on the ground. Rivers with the sack. That's going to make it even more difficult here. 2nd goal at the 15. Milton has to do something here. Work some magic. Play action. Had CeeDee Lamb. Hits him for about 4. 3rd and goal at the 11. Milton will rush, and he will hit the end zone. Dives over Seahawk Ernest Jones, and Milton is in the end zone, beating up Ernest Jones. Nasty rush there. Will they go for 2? I don't suspect them to, but maybe they will. No, they won't. 31 seconds. Will they find some way to score? Maybe. Hits Duval there. Adam Wilson's target is the 30-yard line. We may be fried. Milton passing to Duval once more. 2 timeouts left. 1 more left now at the 41. There is a chance. Milton X Factor on. Passes it, and that looks like a face mask, but they won't call nothing. 17 left in OT. Let's probably go to a double OT. Milton looking to throw. Bang! To Duval. But he can't get out of bounds. Double OT, here we come. Well, I guess we just start with the ball from where we started at originally. 2nd and 4. Trip to the NFC Championship on the line. Milton. Play action. Hit CeeDee Lamb at the 11. To go to the NFC Championship. Timeout. To go to the NFC Championship. Bang! And Dallas is going to the NFC Championship. We will face the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. NFC Championship here. Milton looking to throw. Flag on the play. Duval. I think this is getting called back though. And it will. Down at 3. It was like 2nd and 33, and somehow they got it. Hayden up the middle. Doesn't get it. Milton now. Hands it off to Hayden once more, and he walks in. 2nd and goal here. On the 2-yard line. Hands it off to Nelson Hayden, and he walks right in. Well, we lost 28-24. On to the next season. And also, if Joe Milton decides to leave the Cowboys, I forgot to mention this earlier. I will end the video. This is only the career rebuild on the Cowboys, not his entire career. So yeah. I'm just going to sim to the playoffs. I don't really have enough storage to be simming to the midseason and stuff. Well, Joe Milton got hurt around 12 games in. Only played 12 games, so our backup Ventura came in. These were his stats. Pretty down, to be honest. And he's definitely not winning MVP. Familiar face in the wild card. We'll see if we win. And we lost 16-10. On to the next season. Milton is up to a 92. Well, really a 90, but 92 a morale boost. On to the next year. Big improvement. We went 13-4. Milton had a pretty good season, but he got hurt for 2 games. Please don't tell me he's hurt for the playoffs. He's not. Thank the Lord. Funny enough, Josh Allen is an Atlanta Falcon. Hopefully we can eliminate him in the playoffs for stealing Joe Milton's MVPs. 6 minutes left in the first half. 1st and 10 here, Milton. Empty backfield. Throws it quickly to, I'm pretty sure it was CeeDee Lamb. Under center here. Hands it off to somebody. Oh, that's McDaniels. Okay. 3rd and 6. Milton throws it. And no good. Duval cannot get a first down. 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it. Bold move, but it works out. Farrell with the first down. Hands it off to McDaniels. 2nd to go at the 4. Milton looks and throws it. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here, Milton. Throws it into the end zone for Pickens, and that is a touchdown. 3:42 left, down 1 possession. Hands it off to McDaniels. Big hole for McDaniels down at the 32. Milton throws it for a 4. 2nd and 6 at the 28. Milton looked and throw it and gets sacked. 3rd and 13. Clock draining here. Screen pass to McDaniels, and that goes nowhere. Got to get this first down here. The game's basically over. Milton throws it. Nearly picks off, and that will be ball game. On to the next season. We went 15-2. Milton with an incredible season. 4,667 passing yards. 48 touchdowns. 10. Didn't he have this season earlier, this video? Literally same yards, same touchdowns? Or am I tripping? And did he get gypped to the MVP this season? He did. Alright, buddy. The Joe Milton hate is getting kind of crazy. But we are the 1 seed. Let's see who we'll face in the divisional. We're facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Lamar Jackson versus Joe Milton. Interesting matchup. Down on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. 2 minutes left in the first half. Milton rushes in for the touchdown. Hit a backflip. Aw, dang. Well, Joe Milton got hurt, so we might be cooked. Never mind, that was a dot. Our backup QB might be the GOAT. Holy. I'm speechless. That was a beautiful throw. 1st and 10 at the 16, 1 minute left to go. Our quarterback's so short. Our backup is. It almost sold the game. Ben Ventura. Little dude drops back to pass. He looks like my little nephew playing football. 3rd and 9. NFC Championship on the line. Ventura Dots to a wide open CeeDee Lamb. First and goal here. And they're passing. And that is a touchdown for Dwayne Farrell. And we're going to the NFC Championship game. We face the Detroit Lions and we beat them 13-0. We're going to the Super Bowl to face, I don't know who. Let's see. We are facing the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl. Hey, Joe Milton won Best QB Award. And for the first time in a long time, Dallas is back in the Super Bowl, facing off the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what Joe Milton has for us in the Super Bowl. Hands it off there. McDaniels for about 8. 2nd and 2. Almost picked off, tipped. 3rd and 2 here. Milton looking to throw. Hits Duval for the first down. Milton. Play action. Looking deep. Almost picked. 2nd and 10. Sacked by Peel. 3rd and 16. Milton throwing. Hits Duval, and that's not it. 1st and 10 at the 16. Down 14-3. Play action. Screen pass to 82. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Hits Duval there for the first down. 1st and goal on the 3. Milton looking to throw. Can't scramble and gets sacked. 2nd and goal on the 16. Hits Duval, 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal on the 9. Milton lit up and sacked. 4th and goal. We'll probably take a field goal. Well, we lost 21-14 in the Super Bowl. We are taking on the 49ers, and we beat them 17-9. On to Washington. We beat Washington 21-14. On to the NFC Championship. Can we make it to the Super Bowl once more? One more time. We did not. We lost to the Saints. Pretty solid season by Joe Milton. We're in the year 2035, and Joe Milton might retire soon. We fell off. We went 8-9. Here's Joe's stats. Joe Milton is no longer on the team. Let's see where he went. He ended up going to the Bears. That'll be the end of the video. Let me know if there's any more career sims y'all want me to do. See y'all.